Hey everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 Q&A, and I'm going to be answering some of you guys' questions today about the upcoming Christmas DLC, or the festive holiday surprise, whatever they want to call it. In addition to that, we'll talk about the import-export DLC. But the first question, actually before we hop into the questions, if you do want to ask me a question, just go on Twitter, use the hashtag AskSaints, and then we'll see it for next week. But the first question from Nexus and from a ton of people, do you think we might get any of the unreleased cars tomorrow? You know, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what they're gonna do this year with the Christmas stuff. Last year, it was just one car, and it came out whenever the snow came out. I don't know what's gonna happen this year because Christmas is on a Sunday. So what I'm thinking could happen is tomorrow, we have we have 5 cars left. We have 2 Supers, 2 Sports, and 1 bike. I could see them releasing maybe 2 of the cars tomorrow, and then waiting till Friday to put snow in the game, and then waiting till next week to release the remaining cars. I don't know how they're going to drag out these remaining 5 cars. I hope we get them soon because I totally want the Nero and I totally want the Comet, and I'm kind of liking the Spectre the more and more I drive it in single player and in games when modders spawn them in. So I'm excited for the cars coming up. Do I think we'll get some of them tomorrow? I do. I don't think we'll get all of them. And I don't think we'll get the snow tomorrow, although Rockstar could prove me wrong. But I believe that we're going to get the vehicles, some of the vehicles tomorrow, and then snow and all the Christmas presents that they're going to be giving us. There's a bunch of new clothes, there's a freaking unicorn mask. There's some really cool stuff, but I believe that'll come probably Friday. But I hope to see it earlier. Next question from N8, do you think the aquatic vehicles not having first person will get fixed? I don't think so. I think the reason they don't, or you can't go in first person while you're in the waters because of the waves, like the water glitching through your car, and it'd be kind of weird. Like you couldn't really see much with it, so I'm sure that's why, they have the reasons for that. So I don't think they'll fix it. A Russian Rhino, do you think Rockstar will ever make a DLC with reasonably priced items in the future, or will they stick to overpriced? Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to go down. See, here's my thinking. The reason they keep increasing the prices, well, next year we have Red Dead Redemption 2, but I still think they'll continue to update GTA Online and make updates for it until GTA 6 or whatever the next GTA game is. But the reason I think they're sort of going crazy like all of a sudden with these prices is because it's the opposite of the end of the year sale or like the end of the game sale. It's like the end of the game, let's make everything super expensive so we can squeeze the final drop, the final ounce or the final bit of money from everyone's pockets. That's kind of what I think's happening. They're like, you know what, game, we're still gonna update it and all that, but it's slowly coming to a grind. It's been 3 years. Let's see how crazy we can get to, or before the next game does come out. So I think that's kind of what's happening there. Gamer FP, can you include me in the video because I'm a special snowflake? Thanks. By the way, buy me a shark cart. No. Johnny on the spot, will Rockstar allow us this time to keep our gingerbread mask also after Christmas? And I don't think so. I guess I kind of understand why they have the exclusive stuff or the time stuff because, they want people coming back and playing. But, man, I want to keep some of this stuff because I want to be Santa Claus year round. That'd be cool. But I doubt it. Anti-Fun Squad, they'll be the ones that say no to that. Taz, will you include Darren in the video? No. Crayon, Ruiner 2000, or Rocket Voltic? This is a tough question. Oh man, this is really tough because on one hand, the Rocket Voltic's awesome. I love flying it. I love hitting a ramp and just going crazy in the air. But the Ruiner 2000 also has some perks. I'll say this. I'll go with the Ruiner 2000 if I had to pick one, only because of the VIP mission that you get the indestructible Ruiner 2000 that has unlimited missiles. I know that can totally be used for griefing and it's such a pain. But, oh my god, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Unlimited missiles, you can barely, people can shoot you, obviously, because you're not really armored, boxed in or whatever. It's a pretty open car, but people can't blow you up, and that's incredible. So I think I would say the Ruiner 2000. Let me know in the comments, out of those two, if you've even bought them, which one, or tried them out, which one would you go with? That's a tough one, though, because they're both really amazing. Saint Mitchellus, I couldn't afford anything these past 3 DLCs I want to play, but it's too expensive and I have no time. Do you think it's fair? This is a really good question, and that's the problem that we're at, because people, casual players, just people who play every now and then, they see the trailer and like, oh man, that stuff looks awesome. They're never going to play this game. I mean, they will play it, but they're never going to be able to enjoy it to its fullest extent because of the prices. And that's why I really wish there was some sort of separate mode, like a sandbox mode, where you could spawn anything in, but it's only for the lobby. You can't make money and whatever. I wish we had that for people to have access to this stuff, because the prices are crazy. And if you don't play the game, if you don't keep up with the game, and if you don't buy a modded account or get, money on PC or whatever, yeah, you can't use or you can't enjoy any of the new stuff, because it takes so long to grind and it takes so long to get the money you need. And especially, like, think about it. If you, I guess, are like Mitch here, right, and haven't played the last 2 DLCs, and you're coming back, you have to buy like a CEO office, you got to buy a business, you got to buy a clubhouse, you got to buy a vehicle warehouse, you got to buy another warehouse to store it. Like, you got to buy so many things. And I think to a new player or to a returning player that, hasn't played in a while, it's so overwhelming. And that's, I think, where Rockstar is going wrong with these prices, because they're going to push the people like that away. Like us hardcore guys, that play it every other day or whatever, we're fine. And we can complain and all that stuff, but we're going to be still playing it. But the people who haven't, the people who don't play that often, who just want to play it casually, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not fair. But will something ever get done? I guess if people stop playing, if people stop buying shark cards, maybe Rockstar will see, hey, these guys really don't like it, so let's actually, give them something they want. But until then, no, nothing. I don't think anything's gonna happen. And then Matthew Rogers, how do you think the import-export DLC will stack up with the past DLCs after the rest of the cars are released? So this is the question of the day. Assuming, now granted, I personally have driven a lot of the cars because modders spawn them on PC. You can get them in single player on PC. But just the stuff we have already, I would say this is the best DLC. Let me know in the comments. Again, that's the question of the day. Do you think the import-export DLC is the best DLC, or how do you think it compares against some of the other ones? I think it's better than Heist because you don't have to worry about connection issues. That's like my one gripe with Heist. Like, the missions are cool, but God, the connections are horrible, and I always get kicked out of stuff. Let's see. We got the Executives and Other Criminals update. That was not bad, but it added a yacht, which is useless. It's, for all intents and purposes, it is useless. It's a waste of money. I bought it, and I use it, when I spawn in sometimes. I'll use the helicopter to get around quickly, but it's useless. You know what? Actually, the most useful thing the yacht is for is the glitch to get a pilot headset on. That's the only reason why I have my yacht. But yeah, I don't think, the Executive and Other Criminals, it added some cool stuff, but it added the VIP work, which is kind of the start of all this. But apart from that, I don't really care for that DLC. The CEO DLC, while good, I hate the CEO system, because you have to pay for the stuff, which doesn't, it's not that bad. But then you get the people in your lobby that always try and kill you, like the Hydro Griefers and all that. So then you end up wasting money. And then the worst part, when you go and sell the stuff, like when you have a full warehouse lobby or a full warehouse and you go and sell it, you have to take like 8 different trucks, 7 different airplanes, go to 36 different locations, all while people are trying to kill you. Like, it's such a pain to do that, and all of them are so slow. So that's my problem with the CEO update. Although it did add a bunch of cool stuff. Like, I'm just pointing out the negatives here. And then the Biker DLC, it added some really cool things. The best feature in the game, in my opinion, the ability to call a bike from your interaction menu without having to call the mechanic. That is, oh man, I can't tell you how useful that is. But the same problem, lies with it. When you go and sell stuff, when you have a full biker business and you go and sell it, you're in the slowest freaking cars, man. Like, you're in a little dump truck or garbage truck or whatever selling weed. You have to go to 47 different locations around the map in 30 minutes, but the problem is it takes 17 of those minutes to get down to the map, and then it's a mess. So that's the problem with the Biker DLC. So in my opinion, yes, the import DLC is the best because you're in fast cars. You can get around quickly, and even if someone does try and blow you up, one, it's not going to cost you anything. Well, I guess if you're trying to sell and you bought like the specialist upgrade, it'll cost you a little bit, but you can, for the most part, outrun them. You're not in a slow vehicle. You're not in a vehicle that a Hydra can easily kill. So that is one of the reasons why I love this import-export DLC. Another reason, the cars. The cars are absolutely incredible. This might be one of the only DLCs where like every single car is good. The bike, I haven't used it that much because I don't have that much money. But from what I've seen, the customization I really like. the Ocelot Penetrator. It's one of the only old school supercars, so that's really cool. The Tempesta, one of my new favorite supercars in the game. I love the look of it. And then the LG Retro. It looks amazing. And then, again, not even counting the unreleased cars, the Nero, it's going to be amazing. The only one I don't sort of like is the Italia GTB, but its performance is good, so it's up there, you know, in terms of that with all the other supercars. The Spectre's amazing, the Comet's amazing, and the bike, even that one's really cool looking. So I think this one is by far one of the best ones. Unfortunately, I forget the specialist vehicles, or the special vehicles. Yeah, they kind of suck, but they're special vehicles, and they don't negatively impact the gameplay. So with that being said, that is why the import DLC will probably be my favorite for a long time, because I don't know how they could top it after this. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. That is it, though. Thank you all for watching. Drop a like if you enjoy. Stream will be out later today, and I'm also doing a Sharker giveaway on my Twitter. You can go check it out if you want to win. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.